Hello everyone, how are you guys doing this morning, afternoon, or night? Whenever the hell are you watching this video? It is time for another installment of Chalaki News, where we talk about everything entertainment, politics, anything and everything that celebrities are talking about, or just whatever the hell is on my mind. But the main thing you have to remember is it's all entertainment, darling. That is it. But this just in, I got some news. And the kids that got off work early, and I just wanted to report some more celebrity foolishness to you guys. So stay tuned with that. Now, here we go. The first thing I'm going to talk about is shouts out to lovebscott.com. We have Shirley Caesar defends Kim Burrell, says Kim shouldn't. Okay, come on, English. Says Kim should have. I mean, I was the spelling bee champ in first grade. I don't know what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna start over. Shirley Caesar defends Kim Burrell, says Kim should have spoken out, shouldn't have, okay, spoken out against homosexuality 4 years ago, before the president made that stuff all right. Now, there's a video attached to it, so let's see what old good Shirley Caesar have to say. I hope you guys can hear this. Here we go. Oh, Shirley. Collard greens, potatoes, tomatoes, you need. Pastor Shirley Caesar decided to add her two. I'm reading the article, lovebscott.com. Pastor Shirley Caesar decided to add her 2 cents into the Kim Burrell controversy, and apparently she's a bigot too. While addressing the congregation at First Baptist Church of Glenarden, Shirley touches on Kim Burrell's hateful anti-gay sermon and says the following. As you guys have said, should have said something 4 years ago before our president made that stuff all right. In case you weren't clear, I'm just going to play it one more again. Hopefully it plays. Come on, Jesus. Come on, Internet. I just can't. Look at her. Look at her little pencil skirt finna fall. I can't. I was raised right, so I'm not gonna totally disrespect this woman because she is a woman of a certain age. But I'm just gonna come out and say this: most black people are homophobic. What do you say? Most black people are homophobic. One more again: most black people are homophobic. And it's not because they're bad people or anything. It's just because that's just how we was raised. Um, the church plays a huge role in the black community because I feel like one reason it plays a huge role is because church and spirituality and Christianity and all that stuff, believing in God and a hope, a dream, and a prayer was all we had. Like during slavery and stuff, Masterdom took everything from us, everything, treated horribly. So all we had to look up to was hopefully God would make the next day better, and then better, and then better. So all we had, I was having a conversation about my friend with this earlier, about the same topic earlier. Spirituality, not the Shirley Caesar thing. I didn't know about that yet until now. But all we had as black people is our spirituality. That's all we had was just believing in God, and hopefully He'll make it better for us. And so that from then to now, many things have happened. We have these huge mega churches. We just have these huge ministers. Some are good, some are bad, etc. Just like people in general. But like I said, most black people are homophobic because it's just a taught thing. Like people are taught to be racist. You can have a little black baby and a little white baby, and they play together all day and have fun and not pay any attention to each other's skin tone. But when they get older and through maybe their families or the media or other kids at school or whatever, you start to realize, there's a clear difference between this one and this one. This one is treated a little bit differently than this one, at times. So it's just one of those things, and it's just really, really, really sad. So another person who decided to weigh in on this whole Kim Burrell controversy was the one and only Tamar Braxton. Even in Love and War, she had something to say, and she put this out on Twitter like I believe 2 days ago, something like that. Okay, as you guys know by now, or if you don't know, I'm gonna tell you, Kim Burrell was scheduled to be on the Ellen DeGeneres show, but since that whole audio of her talking about the kids came out, Ellen said that health ain't gonna be on my show. I was like, ooh. So anyway, Tamar decided to weigh in on this. Okay, so this is what Tamar Braxton said on Twitter a few days ago, I believe January 3rd. She said, okay, I'm only saying something because TMZ asked me about it this morning. Here's the thing. While I do not agree on any level about what Kim said nor feels, most of y'all are nailing her to the cross. Meanwhile, most of y'all voted for Trump. What the hell they got to do with anything, Tamar? Okay. Please have several seats. Y'all ripping her to shreds for what she has been taught in church. Hell, most of us has, but thank God he opened most of our eyes of what was taught and believed back in the day. So traditionally, that's what they continue to preach to our generation. There has been many of services that I have attended where it's been crazy talk of such, and you have to, especially in black churches. We need to show, oh, you have to is in parentheses, okay. We need to show her love, pray for her understanding, and help her realize, in parentheses again, also people who believe such ignorance, that was that what she has been brought up to believe isn't the way the world and things really is. Come on now. Isn't that what y'all Trump supporters showed Trump's ass? I'm sorry, although I get where everyone is coming from, I too am outraged, but some of y'all sound crazy. Because after all, his 100-year-old ass should know better, and the hell? I'm too outraged, but some of y'all sound crazy. Because after all, his 100-year-old ass, he knows better. But that's not my biz. Whatever. Okay. I got confused because I was just reading it from my timeline and I had to click on the photo to see the rest of what she said, but it was just a bunch of stupid shit. Yash, yes, mother slay, all that shit. Um, I have to say to Tamar. Now I do like Tamar. I have both of her two albums, Love and War and Calling All Hearts. Calling All Hearts slays. It definitely should have won a Grammy in my opinion. Vocals down, love the Braxtons, all that. What I have to say to Tamar? Shut up. Yeah. That's about it. That's all I have to say to Tamar. Like I said, most of us have been taught that, and for whatever reason, people put homosexuality over every single other sin, as far as with church, and it's just the fool, and it's just crazy. So we're gonna move on from that whole thing. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that in the comments. Everything that I talk about, by the way, is gonna be left in the comment section, so y'all can look at it on y'all own time or whatever. Okay. Let's see. Let's move along to Mariah Carey. As you guys know, I am a lamb. God bless her. God bless me. As you guys know, I am a lamb, and she, recently had the whole New Year's Eve debacle, foolishness, disaster, darling, that happened. If you guys really want to know a little bit more in detail of what I said about that, you guys check out my other video, Chalaki News number 13. I believe it's called Mariah Carey and Kim Burrell Come Have a Seat at the Table, something like that. But it's the video before this one. Make sure you guys check that out if you want to know a little bit more in detail about what I said. But anyway, everybody knows by now that Mariah Carey had the disastrous performance on Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve, hosted by Ryan Seacrest. And since then, Tommy Mottola, which is Mariah Carey's first husband, who actually discovered her, he had some things to say about Mariah Carey and her new show and her team. And this is an article from usmagazine.com. Okay. And he says it's safe to say that Mariah Carey's ex, well, the article says, it's safe to say that Mariah Carey's ex husband and former manager Tommy Mottola would be doing things differently. The former Sony music chairman wrote in a letter published by Page Six that he thinks Carey should hire more seasoned and respected professionals to guide her career after her disastrous New Year's Eve performance, which you can watch, in the clip above. Everything will be in the comments, y'all. Okay, says while dubbing Carey arguably the greatest pop voice to come along in the last 3 decades, Mottola admitted that what happened on NYE, New Year's Eve, could have happened to anyone, but said that her technical people should have helped pay more attention to all of it so that there was no chance of that happening, which is true, But like I said, I'm sure they definitely wanted ratings and everything, by oh my gosh, Mariah Carey's messing up on TV. Everybody's gonna tune in and watch it. Okay, pictured is a picture of them two back in the day, back in the '90s, early '90s. It says that he also said that he never would have encouraged her docuseries Mariah's World. She should hire more seasoned and respected professionals to surround her and help her with her career. I agree. I would never have encouraged her or guided her to do something like a reality television show, but it's called a docuseries, darling. I don't get it, he wrote, saying the show does absolutely nothing for her integrity, her credibility, or her massive talent. Wow. She should have stepped back, um, think carefully, and figure out what to do next, he concluded. Nothing that most certain none of these issues or problems ever existed with her in her early days at Sony for the first 10 years when she was skyrocketed to global superstardom. Ooh, wow. It could have happened to anyone, and it has. So everyone should just get off her back and leave her the hell alone, and hopefully she will find her way to the right professionals for guidance, he shared. It's never about the fall, it's about the recovery. I love that. Wow, Tommy. You know what? Even though Tommy Mottola and Mariah Carey somewhat, I guess, had a very rocky relationship behind the scenes. We never really saw it because he never really did any interviews or anything about her. Um, but he's never really said anything bad about Mariah. Even when she left his label and they were getting into the whole divorce thing, about like 97, 96, 97, 98. She put out the last album on his label, which is her most personal album, my personal favorite album, Butterfly, 1997. Hits like My All, Honey, um, Butterfly, Baby Doll, The Roof, 4th of July. In the twilight, like the 4th of July. I'm not gonna get that. My voice is not up to pot, darling, these days. Anyway, I've been drinking a lot New Year's Eve. Um, so it's just very I forgot what I was saying, but I think it's very cool that he still is says nice things about Mariah and yada yada. But one thing I can say is that Tommy Mottola, Mariah Carey was the talent, but if it wasn't for Tommy Mottola and that machine and him pushing her, she probably wouldn't have had all the hits that she has now, starting way back with Vision of Love, 1990. So I do think Tommy Mottola. I do think that he was a tyrant behind the scenes. I do think that he was very controlling. He didn't want her to do certain things and things that she wanted to do and have fun. And if you notice, Mariah Carey's, if you think about her music in the past, back in the early '90s, she was more so singing about grown up stuff, and she was like in her early 20s. She should have been, pussy popping and throwing that ass. But as she got older, she started to become more of herself. Her songs became more playful, more sexual, all that kind of stuff. So, she was able to, grow up a little bit when she got rid of Tommy Mottola. She was restrained, kind of similar to Beyonce. When Beyonce first started out at Destiny's Child and then progressed into her own solo career, she, her music was a little bit more tamed, a little bit more PG-13, because her daddy was managing her and the whole group at the time, the girls, Destiny's Child. But as she gotten older, now look at her. Now, in my opinion, her music back then, when her dad was managing her, was better than this Buddha Bop Pop Pop Tinashe shit that she's giving now. That's just my opinion, but whatever. My last favorite album by Beyonce was Four, by the way. I do like certain songs on Beyonce and certain songs on Lemonade, but as a whole, both two albums, I can no, not my thing. Four and Prior was Beyonce, she was doing it. But anyway, I'm not gonna get on a Beyonce rant, but yeah, Mariah was really the only one that has ever did interviews about Tommy because the reporters or whatever, the interviewer would ask her, and she wouldn't really say bad things about Tommy, but she was just allude to the fact that he was a bit controlling, and she really couldn't do anything, and all that kind of stuff. So listen to the song. What's the name of the song? You look at me and see the girl who lives inside the golden world, who dreams of looking in. Love that song. 1995 Daydream album. And she says that song was really about a lot of things that she went through with Tommy. Also, I think she had a flashback moment on her 2008 album, E equals MC squared, on the song Side Effects with Young Jeezy, where she talked about side effects, talking about, different things that, happened back then with Tommy and everything. So, but, like I said, thank God for Tommy, because if it wasn't for Tommy, Mariah probably wouldn't, be Mariah, this global international superstar. I felt like she would have eventually got there, but with his help and her talent, of course, it happened because she came in with a lot of those songs already written for the most part, like Love Takes Time, Vision of Love. She is a songwriter at her heart. She wrote all those hits or co-wrote them. And the ones, or she did covers and, and they ended up being hits like I'll Be There. But anyway, so you guys tell me what y'all think about Tommy Mottola and Tommy Mottola's comments on Mariah Carey. I kind of agree with him for the most part. A lot of people don't like that Stella Bolchofadogum, whatever the hell her last name is. She's Russian, so I can't pronounce it. A lot of people don't like that Stella. A lot of people say that she's a problem. She's evil. But Mariah seems to love her. But sometimes other people can see things that you can't see. So I don't know, lambs. Y'all weigh in, darlings. Let me know. Okay, now the final story I want to talk about with you guys is Soulja Boy. Soulja Boy and Chris Brown, these two children, had recently, got into a whole little spat and all this moment. But what exactly happened was, let's see. The Soulja Boy's words. He says that Chris Brown just called me out and said he want to fight me. I guess. Soulja Boy wrote on Twitter Monday night before launching into a lengthy rant in which he also mentioned the loyal singer's tumultuous relationship with ex Rihanna. Oh nah nah. Chris Brown later replied, "This shit is beneath me." Tran Carucci, they fighting over Carucci, Coochie Crack, which is 28, also spoke out in a since deleted Instagram post writing, "The drama between the both of these two is so ridiculous it makes no sense." The fight continued Tuesday, January 3rd, when Soulja Boy started an Instagram live broadcast while walking around in Compton with his friends. Stupid move, and he's not even from Compton. Chatting with his followers, Soulja Boy initially appeared to get jumped by an unidentified man, causing his phone to fall to the floor. Before the stream ended, fans heard a man yelling in the background. They said Soulja Boy ain't from the hood. Let's see. However, another angle of the video surfaced online and showed that the incident was merely a brief scuffle. Soulja Boy did not appear to get robbed, but threw his phone into the ground himself. The rapper's Instagram account has been deleted. What Soulja Boy did, I saw a little clip. I think the clip is included in this article. It's going to be in the comments below, you guys. Once again, I think what Soldier Boy did, he went to Compton with his friends to show that he's down and he's a blood or he's a crip, just to show that he's hard, but he's not from Compton and all that. Dr. Dre and Michelle is something in my heart. So I feel like he just did this shit for attention, like most folks do. I feel Soldier Boy's off his rocker, and Chris Brown been off his rocker, as we know. I honestly feel like Chris Brown should have went into hiding for like 2 or 3 years after the whole Rihanna thing, just to get his head right. Um, because this is just it's awful and it's ridiculous. But there is a video clip that is attached to it. Oh, what I was gonna say was he went to Compton. Um, Him and his little homeboys, he got into this like scuffle with a couple of Compton dudes. They was just like, what the hell this clown doing here in the hood? I don't know why the hell he went there. I don't know anybody there. I'm from the hood, but I'm not from that hood. My hood was rough, but it wasn't Compton rough. Like, you got to pick your battles, Jesus. Oh my gosh. But anyway, it says here, Soldier Boy has apologized for acting out after his explosive headlines making feud with Chris Brown. In a Twitter video posted Wednesday, January 4th, the rapper told fans that his mother was recently hospitalized. So that's why he was in Compton trying to get shot. He says, I know she's not proud of my actions and what I've been doing recently. Soldier Boy 26 explained, I want to make music with Chris Brown. Music. To all the media, to all the blogs, to all my homies from the hood that feel like I've been on some hot boy shit, I apologize. I'm back to my music. Let's see the video clip. Hopefully this plays, Jesus.
This video right here is for Team Soulja and all of my fans. I just want to send an apology. Over the past couple of months, I've been acting out, I've been wilding out, and at the end of the day, it's not about who started the beefs, it's about who ended them. So, with that being said, I found out that my mom's in the hospital. The doctors told me everything should be alright, shit should be good, but no amount of money, no amount of cars, no amount of fame will make me be alright, with knowing my mom's sick or anything happening to my mom. I love my mother. She always been there since I've been born. I got her name tatted on my face. And I know she's not proud of my actions and what I've been doing recently. I want to make music with Chris Brown, Yachty, Quavo, everybody. So to all the media, to all the blogs, to all my homies from the hood who feel like I've been on some hot boy shit, I apologize. I'm back to the music. Big Soulja.
Little soldier. Little soldier, little man, little brain. Apparently Chris Brown had commented on a picture. I'm sorry, Soldier Boy had commented on a picture of Karuchi on her Instagram page, and Chris Brown saw it and he went off. You know, I heard that Chris Brown had did something similar in the past when another celebrity had, kind of congratulated Karuchi or said something nice about her on the photo. She was fine or whatever the hell they said, and she attacked Chris. I mean, he attacked the person who did that. Then he went around and attacked Karuchi. He has some kind of hold on Karuchi. Chris Brown is crazy, batshit crazy. Chris Brown is one of the most talented people in the world, in my opinion, in the 21st century. Was it 22nd now? I don't damn know. Numbers, darling. I barely got out of math. I'm telling you, all levels, darling, darling. But it's just like these are two black men, two young black men, successful. Like, I don't understand. If I had the kind of money and the power that they had, when I tell you I wouldn't give a damn what somebody had to say about me, I barely care now. Sometimes I care. I'm still a person. I'm sure things will still hurt me. And of course, when you're, famous, people are always saying stuff about you that, can somewhat bring you down into a depression. Like, legit, it really can. But I will be so blessed and happy that I'm making money and can change people's lives and can finally support myself and my family. Like, I wouldn't give a shit about a Twitter beef, an Instagram post. Like, are you serious? Like, this fame is really something else. Like, it will really take you out of this world. And Soulja Boy almost got out of this world going to fucking Compton. What a stupid move. You don't know nobody there. Ooh, child. Mm-mm. No good. Not Death Row Records. No good. I don't play with those games. Nope. Why? Why for? Why? Why for? Why? No. So hopefully Chris Brown can get it together. And Soulja Boy, and hopefully Karuchi, just keep living your little black and Asian life. Keep doing your thing, mama. Keep trying to act. And hopefully everything works out for you. And Chris Brown, just get some help, please. You're so talented. Like I thought that a child would make you better, but it didn't. I don't know what it's gonna take for you, Christopher Brown, but hopefully you get it together. And Soldier Boy, I don't know your real name, but put some lotion on and stay out of Compton, and just I guess get back to the music that somebody's buying. I'm not, but somebody's buying it. So good luck to all parties, even the Kim Burrells of the world, even the Shirley Caesars of the world, even the Taylor Braxtons of the world. You can't change people. All you can do is just give your opinion and hope that you help somebody and change somebody, but you can't change everybody. The black church is going to be the black church. Compton is going to be Compton. And no shade to anybody who's from Compton or LA. I'm just bullshitting and shooting the shit with y'all, but I'm just saying he shouldn't have been over there, Jesus. Um, and so, like, and then he could have got robbed. How stupid! You coming to Compton with these real chains and shit? Like, I don't understand that life. But anyway, like I said, everything that I have talked about will be in the bottom bar below. Um, any new people watching my video, hey y'all, what's up? It is what it is. I'm a lot to handle. So it takes a special kind of subscriber to deal with me, and I appreciate you, darlings. The old heads and the one and the new ones, darling. Hopefully y'all can stick around. Hopefully, Jesus. What else I have for you guys? Um, I guess we in Compton, so put your lighters up, I guess. Um, I will see you guys soon in another video. Like I said, everything will be in the bottom bar below. Like, comment, subscribe, and that's about it, y'all. Nothing else to say. Nothing. Bed-Stuy, put your lighters up. It went out. Chi-Town, keep putting your lighters up. Even Compton, put your lighters up. It keeps going out.